Hi, I'm Ashley and welcome to my Romantasyathon TBR video. I will link the announcement video down below. This readathon takes place from February 15th to February 22nd. It is a week-long readathon focusing just on romantasy books, which is my favorite genre. So I am super excited. The whole point of this is like you're going to a ball and you have to pick a book based off of what you wear, book based off of who you're bringing, all these different prompts. So we're going to go through that today and go through the books that I want to read. There's no way I'm going to read all of these, but we're going to try. So let's get started. Okay, the first prompt is what to wear, and there are 4 options: a pink/white cover, a red cover, a green cover, and a black cover. I'm going to go with the red cover. I'm going to read Daughter of No World by Carissa Broadbent. You can see lots of red because I want a red dress. Love red. So this book is about Titania, who is a slave, and she ends up killing the most powerful man in Thrall, and then she has to flee, and her last hope is to become part of this group called the Order, and they're a group of magic wielders. And while she's there, she becomes the apprentice to Maxentarius, who is a handsome and reclusive fire wielder who despises the Order. So I'm really excited. I've heard nothing but good things about this book series, so I'm kind of scared at the same time, but I can't wait to be finally reading this book. So I have my laptop down here, that's why I keep looking down. So the next is Who to Bring, and the prompts are a new release, a backlist book, a sequel book, and the first in the series. So I'm going to be choosing the first book in the series, and I'm going to be going with The Half King by Melissa Landers. This is about a girl, her name is Ceres, and she is supposed to be an oracle, but she's absolutely terrible at being an oracle. So she has one last shot to go serve the Shadow King and work for him. And the Shadow King, he rules his kingdom during the day, and at night he turns into a shadow, and by his 21st birthday he will be completely a shadow. And I believe they're going to try to break this curse that's on him and his family. I'm really excited. I've seen a lot of people haul this book, but I haven't seen a lot of people review it. So I can't wait to read this and see my thoughts. So the next prompt is your background, and that could be a book with witches, a book with vampires, a book with fae, or a book with angels/demons. So I'm actually going to be choosing a book with demons, and I'm going to be reading My Funny Demon Valentine by Aurora Asher. This book is about a prince of hell who just wants to be a musician. He does not want to be a prince of hell anymore, and him and his brothers come to the human world to try to escape hell, and he just wants to play jazz. That's all he wants. And he ends up meeting this one woman who works at a jazz club, and she can see through his curse and see that he's a demon. And I'm assuming it's gonna be like rom-com vibes. It just seems like it's gonna be kind of funny, so I'm excited. I feel like this will be a good like light-hearted romantasy book to read compared to all the other ones that I have on my TBR. The next prompt is trope with your date, and that is enemies to lovers, forced proximity, love triangle, or fated love. I'm going to be doing enemies to lovers, and I'm going to read Monster of the Dagger Mountain, and that is by Meredith Hart, and that is about a god killer who hides in this mountain, and there is a girl who is absolutely failing at her magic school, and her last hope to pass is to be sent on this mission to kill the god killer and get the powers back, basically. And he gets word of this and ends up infiltrating their camp and doesn't let them know that he's the god killer. So I feel like this is definitely going to be really enemies to lovers because, well, she's trying to kill him. So I've heard great things about this from the people who have read it before it's been released, so I cannot wait to give this one a shot. The next prompt is weapon, and that is a favorite author, a new to you author, a rec from a friend, or a book that is out of your comfort zone. So I'm going to be doing a new to me author, and I'm going to be reading Queen of Blood and Stardust by Caitlin Swanson. She is actually a TikToker that I just absolutely love, so I cannot wait to read her debut book. It is a vampire romantasy. So you have Lennox, who had her entire family murdered by vampires, and she now has to be queen. And then you have Luca, who is the blood prince of the vampires, and he needs the blood queen to work with him. And another forgotten about, or like they thought they were gone, like group of vampires starts to rise again. And so Lennox and Luca must work together to kind of save their world, and she never thought she would be working with the type of creature that killed her entire family. So this sounds so good. So I am so excited. It's been a while since I read a good like vampire romantasy. I'm excited. Okay, so those are all like the main prompts, but now there are also bonus prompts, and a bunch of these prompts you find out more about what your night at the ball will be like through the host's social medias. So you'll find out more information about your character from their bonus prompts when they post about it. So there's 4 extra bonus prompts. There is one word title, listen to an audiobook, book you saw on socials, and a highly anticipated book. So I chose a book for each prompt. So we're going to go through these. These are not as high priority as the other 5 books, but we're going to have them on the TBR anyway, because why not? We're just going to be an overachiever. So for the one word title, I am going to read Guild by Raven Kennedy because I still have not read this series, which is very sad because it is so popular. This is a King Midas retelling, I believe, and that's really all I know. I know the spice doesn't start till like the second book of the series. The first book, there's like nothing, but I've heard there's such a great setup for the entire series, so I want to start reading it. I'm absolutely terrified, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So this next bonus prompt I will definitely be completing because it is to read an audiobook. I listen to an audiobook to and from work every single day, and this is the only audiobook I have planned right now, so this one will definitely be getting done, and that is Blood and Steel by Helen Schurer. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this is about a girl who her death has been foretold, so she only has 3 years to become a warrior, but in this world, women are not allowed to pick up a blade. So I guess she has to go secure her place in an elite guard, maybe go under cover. I'm not sure. I've heard great things about this book. I love the cover, and I just want to go into it kind of blind. That's my favorite thing to do. I like going into books blind, so that's what we're going to do with this one. So the next bonus prompt is a book that you saw on socials, and for me that is A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. I see this a lot, people like hauling it, and like I see a few people review it, but I have heard that it's a great series. So this is about Arwen, and she sacrifices her life to save her brother, and now she's a prisoner in the enemy kingdom, and she is being used to heal their soldiers with her magic, and she's trying to escape from that kingdom. I'm really excited. It's actually pretty short, so I think it's a great choice for this readathon. And the last prompt is a highly anticipated read, and for me that is going to be Zodiac Academy number 4, Shadow Princess. I finally finished reading the prequel series, so now I can jump back into the regular Zodiac Academy series, and I am very excited to be back in this world with these characters and see what happens next. I'm not going to give a synopsis. I feel like everyone knows what Zodiac Academy is at this point, and this is book 4. So I'm excited. I do definitely want to try to get to this one. I know it's a chunker. Not the best move for a readathon, but I read fast, so maybe I can get through all these. So that is my Romantasy TBR. I do plan on vlogging during all of this, so there will be a readathon reading vlog at some point. And I know the first day my friend's gonna come over and we're just gonna have like a little reading day, and she's gonna read with me all day, which I am very excited about. My fiance does not understand it, but I think it will be fun. So that is my TBR. If you guys like this video, please give it a like, please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Bye.